Morning. So it's Angela. It's day 4 of LifeMaster. So yeah, today Sunday, but I still got up early. Although I gave myself an extra 20 minutes and got up about 10 to 6. Lavish. Yeah. So I've been for a walk. It's lovely walking in the morning, especially as the sun's coming up. Or well, as you can see, nearly coming up. But it's just a nice start to the day. It means you've done some activity before you've started anything else, and it's just a nice way to put a line between your morning routine and the rest of your day. So at the moment I'm alternating running and walking. It's like running, but well, I mean you can do it every day, but I always injure myself when I do, so that's lessons learned. I'd rather not run every other day than be injured and not run at all. So I suppose I want to talk a little bit about anchor habits. So when you're trying to build a habit, it can be quite difficult, but hanging it off an existing habit or something that you do automatically or enjoy or is easy is an incredibly good way of building something else into your day. So it's flow from one thing to another. So as an example, at the moment I'm trying to get up early and doing an alright job. The accountability helps loads, but after that, what do you do? So there's things that I want to do with myself. I want to meditate every day. I want to do some positive brain stuff, and I want to do a bit of exercise. So over time, I suppose I figured out what works for me. So with the exercise, the first thing I do on exercise days is get dressed for that exercise. So I mean today it was just a hoodie and jeans, but instead of putting my indoor clothes on, running days it's my running kit. The very first thing I do, then I'll go brush my teeth, because that's just doing that first thing in the morning. It's out of the way, means you've got clean teeth for the day. It's a good start. And then I go and sit down where I'm going to meditate, and I read affirmations. So I like affirmations and meditating first thing in the morning because it's a no-brainer and it's very positive. I mean, we're saying it's a no-brainer, it's a literal no-brainer. So I've got up, but which is the difficult part. It's easy to talk yourself out of that if the first thing you've got to do is difficult, or you find it hard, or it's new. With the affirmations, it's literally a list of things. If you look in my diary channel on Discord, I put one of my affirmations in there every morning when I'm reading them. Pick one that seems most relevant for that day. I think 7 or 8 of them have got just things to remember, things that are positive, and just stuff to keep me on the right track broadly. And then after that I meditate. So meditating again is just sitting there. It does take a bit of effort, but with my brainwave entrainment machine, that makes it a lot easier for me anyway. And then when I've done that, it's still a bit dark out. When I've done that, I'll go downstairs, say hello to the rabbits, because they'll want treats because it's first thing in the morning. And then after we've hung out for a bit, I'll prep myself and go for a run. Or a walk, obviously. So I find that if I don't get up on time, I don't do these things, or I find it very easy to make an excuse not to. And the excuse normally goes something like, oh well, you've screwed it now, you've not got up on time, you've not got enough time, blah. When in reality what I should be doing is doing the things, but doing shorter meditation, doing the exercise anyway, definitely. Easier said than done sometimes, but that's something that I'm working on at the moment, and I hope to improve on. It's it's always difficult when you're trying to put something new in. So at the moment, the new thing I'm trying to do is the very first of these, get up on time. It's not new to me, but it's new to this year, definitely. Like I've had a really good run of getting up between 4 and 5, I've got out of the habit a bit. Pandemic's been a bit weird, but yeah, I want to get back into that. And as I've already basically built the anchor habits and the flow following that, if I get up on time, I'll get up on time. I'll do the affirmations. I'll meditate. I'll exercise, without even thinking about it. It's just no question. And this is even after months of not doing these things or not doing it properly. And that's really is the power of building your. Sorry about that. That really is the power of building a collection of habits, one after the other. So mine take a little while. I like to meditate for 20 minutes. I like to go for a half-hour run. But to start off, I've built up to this over years. To start off with, getting out of bed on time, 5 minutes just sat quietly. Affirmations are really good. Just a nice way to sort of clean the slate for the day. And then a bit of exercise, even if you just go for a 5-minute walk every day, like that will soon build into better cardio health, which just spills over into your life as a positive thing, and it's again something to build on. So today, since I've started doing this, I've not had very good days. I've been overworking a lot recently, and the problem with that is I just got to the point where I was trying to do work, my productivity was down, but because I was sort of trying to do a bit of work, it was taking ages, I wasn't getting anywhere with it, and then it just repeat the next day, so I was never getting any proper rest. So whilst I'm trying to build in this getting up early and the morning routine a bit, I've given myself a bit of permission to have a few days off. So until Tuesday, I'm basically treating it like a weekend, which is a 4 or 5 day weekend, but it's the benefit of being self-employed. So once I've done that, I'll be in a much better position to get back on being productive. Today I'm actually looking over all of my personal productivity stuff and streamlining that, because the focus I've had on building a business over the last sort of 6-ish months has meant a lot of my personal stuff's really taken a backseat, which is fine for a while, but it's not sustainable. Anyway, that's been quite long, so have an excellent Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow.